Hey guys, Jason here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to react to coming out stories. I've been asking you guys on Amino, so if you guys saw on the Amino, hey! I wish I could get sponsored by Amino. Not sure how to. So, anyways, with that being said, it's Pride Month, so might as well do it. Anyways, let's get started. So, the first story is from Dead Inside. Don't ask me, but I'm not dead inside, it's just the username from another person. So, yeah. It's when... Here goes. Kinda late, but here's mine. I have known I was pansexual for about 2 years, but only came out to close friends a year prior to coming out fully. For my friends, I just told them. They were all LGBTQ plus as well, so I was encouraged and accepted pretty quickly. As for how I came out to my parents, that was tricky. So, this all kind of starts around a year and a half ago when I, a female, got a girlfriend. I was planning on telling my parents after we had dated a month or so. It never lasted that long. However, it definitely did go that way. So after a week of us dating, there was a school dance we went on a date at. Sorry. Seemed really fun, but out of nowhere, she had broken up with me. Ouch. That was fast. I wasn't okay for a while, and when I was picked up by my mom, she questioned why I was crying, and it just kind of came out. Here's the conversation in a nutshell. Mom, why are you crying? Me, my girlfriend broke up with me. Mom, you mean your girlfriend, you mean your friend who is a girl left? Me, no, I have a girlfriend. Mom, confused. Me, I'm pansexual. She eventually accepted it, but she took it with a grain of salt. Regardless of how she felt about it, I was glad I came out. It was hard keeping it pent up. It's such a relief to get it off your chest. My advice is to be as straightforward as possible, and don't be around the bush either. Also, if you're keeping it from your parents, go with Byte. Hit back if you cover things up with lies. It makes coming out so much harder. So in 2 years, you know that you're pansexual. You came out only to her close friends a year prior, and they were all LGBTQ plus friendly, so that's good. It's really easy to come out to your best friends, close friends, anytime friends, yeah. It was the parents, I don't know. It was hard until the last thing. You got a girlfriend, so I ship it, but I felt really bad for you that you two broke up together at a school dance. Like, who does that? Also, it's kind of bad that your mom accepted that you're pansexual, and she actually took it with a grain of salt. So, and also, I was wondering to say the same advice, but thanks for the advice, and you did amazing, so good job. Next is Marshmallow Baby. My mom had always teased me about liking girls jokingly, but knowing I was actually gay. Then one day I told her and she kind of laughed it off. She figured it was just a phase that would grow out of it and that everyone is a little gay. But otherwise, I got lucky in that she's not a homophobe or anything. My grandma had a similar reaction in thinking it was a phase. Now we're 6 years and one girlfriend later. Hold on, I need to turn on the thing. Okay. Yeah. Now we're 6 years and one girlfriend later. And I think they get the idea. I don't live with my dad or see him much, but I'm scared to death to come out to him. My sister was experimenting with being bi. She's straight, but she was experimenting. And he kicked her out, and she was like 15. I want to dunk water on the tissue paper of a relationship I have with my dad. So, I will probably never come up to him. Anyway, sorry I don't have some crazy story to tell. Go up with the video. Thank you. So your mom teased you about liking girls and you being a lesbian. Okay, now back to the video. Your mom is joking you about being a lesbian until that day, so you're lucky that your mom is not a homophobe. I'm really glad. And your grandma thinking it was the phase. Look, knowing that some family member thinking it was just a phase was really bad, but it's not a phase, actually, so yeah. It's kinda really bad to come out to a homophobic parent like your dad. Like, I don't know if your sister was experimenting with being bisexual. It's a bad or good thing. Sorry. She kicked her out while her 15 years old. That's kind of messed up. I mean, and also, you didn't even come up to him, which is good, because you don't even want to ruin your father-daughter relationship. So yeah. Anyways, hope that helps with some, I don't know. The next one is from Keto is Perfect. So if you guys don't know what keto means, it means demon boy, and that name is actually from the anime Gege no Kitaro. It's really a good anime. I think you guys should try watching it. Yeah. I love this stuff. I don't even know the anime, so Toei, please don't demonetize me, please. So let's see. I started crying for no reason, and my parents were like, "You depressed or what?" And I told them I like some dumb girl, and they asked me tons of questions and assumed I was trans or lesbian, so I'm bisexual. And then my dad told me he would disown me for being lesbian or whatever, so he's giving me a chance to prove that I'm straight. What the heck? Hold on. He gave you a chance to prove that how you're straight. That's kind of messed up, though. I don't know if it's messed up or something, but yeah, to me it's messed up. Making you feel like that. Now back to the story. And then they would start teasing me about being bisexual or do something that offends me. For example, my dad would say, "Don't call me a guy because I'm not one," whenever I'm around. And my sister once said, "I should pretend to be a boy so I can get more dresses." Because my mom bought me tons of dresses to prevent me from turning into a boy. And I'm just like, upside down smiley face. I don't know what that means. At school, I don't really give a dang if people don't like me because I'm bisexual, because they're not my family and I don't need them in life. Well, this is a long story. I should say the same thing. So, you don't really have to feel sad about liking some girl. So, yeah, maybe that's how you cry and stuff for questioning your sexuality. I don't know. So, trying to think, I'm so sorry. Also, they asked me tons of questions, and assuming you were trans or lesbian. Doesn't that sound too much? Because I don't know. Also, your dad tried to threat you to disown you for being lesbian. That's messed up, though. And also, if homophobic parents tried to disown you, you guys don't know any places to live. If you do, why not? So, and your family teasing you, and the people in school were teasing you as well. That's also messed up. I mean, don't listen to a homophobic, because is it biphobic? Or people who hate bisexual people? Yeah, Yeah. I was just thinking. If I was you, I would seek them out. So I should have told him to stop teasing me. So yeah. This story is from Logan the Crazy 123. So at my school, one of my friends and I were sitting at the lunch table when this girl, one of my friends' friends, was trying to get ready to confess her love for another girl. Near the end of lunch, I was looking around trying to find her, and I saw my friend, but I didn't find the girl. I like to think that the girl and the other girl are in a relationship now. Actually, I kinda hope they are in a relationship. So, yeah. If you found your friend, you should show her my ukulele or not. I don't know. Yeah. Another story goes from Jen, who says, "Hey, I'm tan, so I'm not sure if this counts, but well, my mom is a total homophobe, and I can't tell her. Not only that, but I have a ton of friends who are LGBTQ, and I can't say stuff about it. No one to really talk to, because the people I do talk to say that pan isn't an actual thing. Please help. If you really need to talk, you can talk to me. I'll help you. So yeah. Also, you'll know when's the right time to tell your friends. And actually, don't even come out to your mother. She's a homophobe, and I would be worried, super worried, that you'll be disowned or get teased at yeah. Emu Trademark, who also says, as a reply, saying, pansexual is an actual thing. I myself is pansexual. Being pansexual means you don't care what kind of gender you are. There are genders like gender fluid, transgender, etc. Pansexual is a thing. If you need anyone to talk to you, you can always talk to me. I should say the same thing to Emu Trademark. So, yeah. This story is from Sapphire, who writes, my coming out story is actually a bit sad-filled and with confusion and rage. And I actually didn't care about my sexuality until the summer of 2 years ago, where I went from bisexual to pansexual, which some think it isn't a big deal, but it's it also how I realized I've been depressed and have anxiety and other mental stuff going on with me. That's pretty sad though. So, I don't really want to be depressed and having anxiety. If you're feeling sad and being depressed or something, you could talk to me. Like, I'll be your friend, so, yeah. And also, it's not a big deal. You're right. Yeah. And another one goes to Ibarra. It's really long, so I'll try to read it aloud. So here's my coming out story. I hope it helps someone. I came out to my stepdad first. Around a year ago, I came out to both my mom and my stepdad. Asked my stepdad about his views on gay/bi people. We talked for a bit, and he told me he believes people should love who they want to love as long as they are being inappropriate in public. Anyone, not just people in same-sex relationships. I felt comfortable towards him. I was bisexual and pan, but I didn't know that until a few months after, and I just corrected the term with him. My mother was a much harder story. I was scared of how she was going to take me being pansexual. She doesn't really like same-sex relationships, but she didn't have a problem with people marrying or adopting children. I asked her about her views on I asked her about her views on LGBTQ plus people, and she went into detail about how she doesn't like seeing it and how she doesn't agree. I canceled it, but then later that night I told her why I asked. She cried and got a bit upset about it. Once she calmed down a bit, she told me she would never kick me out because I am her child, and that was completely messed up to do this to a child. Right? I told them about it, and that would be really messed up. So yeah. I asked her how I would be able to come out to my extended family. She then told me she didn't want me to until she was ready, which really upsets me. She said she didn't want me to stay until she was comfortable, because she wanted to be able to back me up and stand by me. So I'm currently unable to let the rest of my family know what my sexuality is, because my mother wants time to understand that I'm not going through a phase. She asked me if I was like, and I said it wasn't. Not to mention, my mother also told me during our talk not to go around dating girls and females, which made no sense, but I guess she just means while I'm living with her, she doesn't want to see it, but I'm not completely sure. I want anyone who is afraid of coming out to ask your parents about their views on the community first. If you don't feel like they'll immediately dump to you being gay, if they are calm about it and don't have strong negative views, come out. If you don't feel safe doing so, however, I suggest you don't just wait until you can support yourself and can get away from the situation. I should say the same thing. When you try to come out, it will be really hard or it will be really easy. So yeah. Okay. The last one is from Real Deadly Center. Because I'm a demisexual trans girl. Came out a couple times to my mother, and once and only twice to my father. Both completely reject me. At least my father doesn't abuse me like my mother did when I lived with her. That's actually sad, because when you try to come out to your mother and father, they somehow accept you or reject you. If they accept you, they do nothing to do you. They just give you love. And also, if they reject you, they will abuse you or kick you out of the house or disown you. I know I said it once. Yeah. That'll be really messed up for child abuse. Yeah. Anyways, that is all that I have for you guys today. So, my advice is for you to be you, be whoever you want. Love is actually beautiful when you are LGBTQ+. I mean, if you're lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, questioning, asexual, poly, etc., that doesn't mean that you hated yourself. It means that you loved yourself. You want to be yourself. And another thing is for you to be whoever you are and having flaws and all. That made me inspired by Steven Universe and Andy Mack, because, and also Voltron, Legendary Defenders, because those shows got me really worked and stuff. I support LGBTQ plus people and pride. That doesn't mean that I'm gay, bisexual, any type of thing. I'm just a boy supporting LGBTQ plus community. I'm a nice and kindest boy, really. So, yeah, I hope this advice really helps. Okay, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and a comment down below. It really helps me. It really appreciates me, for real. Also, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, my TikTok, and my Snapchat, yeah. Also, follow me on Wattpad, because I made this story called The Secret Life Animal Ears Club. It's Kamano Mimi. It means animal ears, yeah. It's about a 10-year-old boy who gets an animal ear from his birthday, and he joins the club, a secret club for his friends with animal ears. A group of 3 get together. So This story will be really crazy, but it will help. It will make people laugh, for real. Also, my Byte is coming soon. Support me on Patreon and Ko-fi. And also, I have a MagiReco player ID, so I'll leave that in the description. If you don't know what MagiReco means, it's a side series from the anime Plural Magica. It's a really good anime and a really good franchise and an amazing game. I hope you guys try it because they recently came out in English 2 days ago. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I see you guys in the next video. Hopefully. Bye.